because I haven't had time to set it up. A week to integrate. I know, but I only just thought about doing it this evening. So right, good morning, engineer. Before departing, you'll need to refuel locomotive 766. The fuel pump is already connected. Right, I should probably start off by resetting track IR. And brake difficulty, I think, needs to be... let's go for hard, shall we? Right, where is this refueler? Oh, it's... over there. So we'll go forward and come back. No, we're in the right place. Dope. Yeah, happy President's Day if you're in the US. Calm down, have a tea. Have a tea. Thanks for all the hosts, folks. Appreciate it. So, Feather River Canyon, folks. How awesome. Dear, dear. Find out where we're going now. Oroville track 4, so we're going to come forward and then come back. Now that you're fully fueled, make sure you stop in the siding before coupling. What could go wrong? Right. And then we're going to couple to the back. So we're going across to here. There's more hosts going through, Twarog and so forth. Thank you very much. I'm missing them at the moment. Do apologise. I'm concentrating. We're going to try something different later on, folks. And I hope you'll enjoy it. Essentially, I don't know if you've, anyone here has ever heard of Twitch Plays Pokemon or Twitch Plays Halo. You triggered a host strike. Yeah, got proper. I've managed to get Train Sim working, powered by Twitch chat, which means that you'll be able to drive my train when I turn it on. So, a little bit later on, we're going to be doing that. Because I think that'll be either a total disaster or pretty good fun, actually. But look at this, isn't this gorgeous? So we're starting, I'm going to do the scenarios in some semblance of order. So tonight I'm going to do 3 scenarios. I'm doing Keddy Consignment Part 1, and there are 3 parts to it. We're just going to do the first part tonight. I'm going to do Crescent Mills to Keddy, which is with the F7, and it's on the Crescent Mills branch in the north of the route. And then later on we'll do a little Railfan scenario. And to answer Adam Gamer, everyone will be able to drive. It's just going to be chaos. You have to work together in a team to actually succeed. Oh, look at this! Oh, look at that! The shadows on this game still blow me away sometimes. It really has to be said. We're also going to be running BR155 on Cologne Koblenz. Why so much Cologne Koblenz, you're asking? Well, A, why not? And B, unfortunately, my system is having a major fight with Steam Workshop at the moment, which means that when I try and... today I couldn't even browse Steam Workshop. I don't know what's going on. But every time I went to look at something in Steam Workshop, it said that there was nothing on Workshop. And then every now and again it would give me something, a list of things. And when I click the next page, I would then be back doing nothing for a while. So I thought, you know what, for tonight, I'm just going to keep it simple. It's all about Feather River Canyon, or predominantly about Feather River Canyon anyway. But I'm going to see if I can find why it doesn't work. But here we go. So this is our train over here of boxcars. Calspec 3, can you drive on mobile? The driving basically just requires you to have access to chat, because you'll type commands in the chat to be able to do the driving. It's coming up I'm going to bring it up a little bit earlier actually, because we might do it next actually, since it's working, rather than waiting all night. Dear oh dear, what's wrong with my throat? Right, so we need to stop at Oroville Track 4 before we couple up to it. I'll use my loco brake because it's going to blow Ed's mind if I do that. Chrissy, if you've added me, then I'll probably get to it at some point. I have about 100 people who are trying to add me on Steam at the moment, so I put my system under tremendous pressure. How did you figure that, Chris Rogers? Because you lot are going to be able to drive it. That would be pretty unpleasant. Right, so I need to get stopped here. You love the route to Arrogh? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? You need a green tea that shut your throat. Yeah, to be honest, my throat's a bit dry, so I'm sure after I've had my cup of tea, although I am going to have to go out and have a disappear on you mid-scenario somewhere, because it's my water tank's run out. Right, good job, you made a couple to the cars. Right. Buffer up. Alright, so you have clearance to depart when ready. You should be prepared for meets at Cram and James, where you'll be put in the hole. There we go. See, Rogers, did I get the link for your scenario? Where did you submit it? Is it in the Google form? Because I've not looked in the Google form for a little while. Like I said, I'm having a lot of problems with Workshop at the moment. Once I get those resolved, I'll be back in the biz again. Two different types of weather mentioned for this route. I think, is this where the system has you've got snow in some bits and not in others? It's just two completely different sets of ground textures. So instead of just having one set of ground textures, everything's been doubled, and only half of them have actually got winter textures. Got a yellow light coming up. High ball and then a low ball. C. Rogers, if you posted it in the chat, then I don't have it. You're better off submitting it on the Google form. Kind of. Oh, is there a cab light? I keep forgetting about the cab light being defaulted to on. Some instrument lights on. Do I know how long it took to make this line? I don't know exactly how long. Do I play you mean Dutch routes, Oblivious? No, because I only play everything that's on Steam. I don't play anything that isn't on Steam. So you need to work with the Dutch community and get Dutch route on Steam. That's what we want. Desperate for that. That'd be awesome. John J, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. We've got a secondary. Massey, I'd love to apply for a Twitch partnership, but it's a complicated subject. Suffice to say, I can't really do that at the moment. So we'll clear through. What would I think of a Danish route? You know what? I'm up for anything. I love. I just love trains, so yeah, I'm cool with anything. I like variety as well. Right, we've boosted up to 20. Got my 14L. Sumo won't be streaming this Friday. Correct, Kevrev. Yes, for everybody who doesn't know, and I'm shocked, frankly. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday is Brighton Model World. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. Steve, I think, is going to be there on Sunday. Adam's going to be there Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Great show, really do recommend it. Not just for visiting Dovetail, of course, but also because it really is a good show. I used to go there regularly as part of UK Train Sim Stand, and yeah, it's a great bunch, and I'm looking forward to going back. Does that mean you can go to bed before 2 AM Friday? Well, you see, maybe I might be tempted to do some streaming when I get back, in which case I'll be starting around 2 AM probably. If you don't show up, words will be had, my friend. Words will be had. Did you know that Danish routes are the most requested by Danes? Wow, Simon. I did not know that. I could have guessed, to be fair, but I actually didn't know that. speed up a bit in a minute. It's got green light again. Victor, what's your idea for another 24-hour stream? Can you presume I'd go to the Morley show at Nick? Oh, that's right, Carl, sorry. How about a stream at Brighton, where you're doing a regular stream but live in person? Well, I think because that's a dovetail stand, it doesn't really work, so I'll be there doing dovetail stuff. But I did think it would be nice if we could do some sort of a stream at some point as a dovetail stream, rather than a TSL stream necessarily. I just like the colour tones, they're different than I've seen on other routes. This is one of the new custom dams. This is one of the dams where it actually raises the level of the water to where the water can flow out down the canals over here for irrigation purposes. Got water coming out of the dam there as well. Flood. Now it probably looks quite different when it's actually in the process of flooding. That's where the old Feather River line used to go. I'm just quoting Kevin at this point. Maximum power here if we're struggling. Yeah, it's interesting, Victor. Still on a 1% slog. BNSF said he's stalled on this scenario. Well, I shall have to try and do better. I'm not going to guarantee to do better. Mind you, we're not slowing down that badly. Depends where the next plateau is. Going up on grades like this, they normally go up with a grade, then a plateau, then a grade, then a plateau, then a grade, then a plateau. And you can get some of your speed back on the plateaus. A stream train spotting at Brighton. Well, I'm going to be kind of busy at Brighton, that's the problem. so I doubt I shall have a chance to do much other than be at the show. I like trains going around curves. It looks like they're italicised. Moggy's going to give me a grade. I'm betting it's a bad one. There's the, I think that's the Feather River. '27. Are U30B still in service today? I don't think so. I mean, Western Pacific is long gone. It's Union Pacific runs along these tracks now. We're grateful Moggy gives me anything. Cheers, T. Cheers. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Neo Striker, thank you for the host. Coming up on Cram. Got an F7 waiting to come down the chute. Oh, Jim says it's a long uphill without any of my level areas. Boo. In which case we may be in for a struggle here. This needs a Cliplopper flyby. It doesn't it? I haven't got my Xbox controller plugged in, so I can't do anything particularly fancy. There you go. What are we down to? 25? Oh, it's speeding up. Oh, it's dropped to a 0.8% grade. There you go. 0.8 seems to be between about 0.9% is probably about the sweet spot then. So hopefully we can get some of this speed crept back up. But take a look at the caboose. I have. It's awesome, isn't it? I love the caboose. check our signals. BNSF, yes, I'm going to do a railfan mode. So we've got 3 scenarios from railfan coming tonight. Oh, it's off. Possible to make the passenger into the cab view. You can't change what's what, but you can put the passenger. You can use a script command to put them into the passenger view, I think. What was the function of a caboose? It provides braking capability. It also allows conductor or guard to sit in the back of the train, and if it ever separates, then they've got their own, they can see and they can stop the train. Although you've got air brakes down the train, which will affect the same thing as well. But then the guard can also wander off down the track, put detonators on. It gives you somebody at the back of the train, as well as separate braking. Still on 0.8, we're back up to nearly 28 miles per hour. Or 1%, right, now we're going to be back to slogging again. Feels like we're going up really, really fast here. Settle down. Take it easy. 1% isn't that steep. It's taken over his life, says Forrest. You're going to do a train where the scenario where the train drives itself. Yeah, there's no reason why you can't do that, being it just requires some clever scripting scenario. Hope you fill those tanks to the brim. Yep. Jake the Man, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. You've been relegated, have you, Forrest? Kim's on a PC. Dear oh dear. You're on a laptop, are you? Well, you know what? When we get the next scenario I'm going to do, I'm going to reorder the running list. The next scenario, all the viewers get to drive a train. It should be hilariously bad. So, you still get to drive. Dear oh dear. Down to 26, but we're still motoring up. All we need to brake at 0.8 every now and again just to recharge the speed. Oh, Chris, I shall be here on the camera, sitting here laughing and crying when the game crashes. Why has it got its rear headlight on? I don't know. I pressed H key too many times when I put their lights back on, that's why. And no, you don't have to be on Train Sim. You'll drive the train by just typing commands into the chat. If you've ever seen Twitch Plays Pokemon, it's basically the same idea. Jim, you'll make it, but you'll be in Run 8 all the way till the near end of this part. Yeah, I figured I probably would be. The challenging climbs and challenging descents, that's all it's about. I took a chunk of what it's about anyway. With the advanced braking on this one, challenging descents are certainly going to be challenging. Can you use interpretive dance to drive the loco? As long as your interpretive dance is expressed in the form of chat commands, yes. And they also have to be the right chat commands. But as long as you can do that, it's fine. Now do the same scenario with a single EFF3, really. It has been noted you've not tried a downhill run. Well, this is only the second scenario I've played on the route. Give me a chance, Bob. I plan to do all the scenarios, so I'll get there eventually. Fortunately, the first scenario is an uphill run. Yay! Hey, JKBN fan. This. Excuses. I can't get a break from some of you people. That's fair enough, I guess. Ooh, 24, what's that speed like? Ooh, it's Spielberg time! Whoop. Shame we haven't got the Xbox controller plugged in, really. Hey there, train boy. Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying the new route. It's awesome. Cab views, says the Breccararo. Fine, let's have some cab view. We've been sat outside for a while. Let's enjoy the cab. What we should do, of course, is get the windows open. So we can hang our head out as well. Bitter. Yep, the door opens as well. Indeed, we shouldn't really open the door, not that one. Door opens as well, same as on the U30B. How's it look out the back now? Oops. Oh yeah. Right, what's the signals doing? We're doing 24 and a half. Cheers, Acme Chief. For those that missed the Twitch Plays Train Sim section that's coming up, don't worry. If it works, then I'm going to refine the idea and keep advancing it, adding more functionality, and try setting it up so it works with different trains. Smeagol's bringing out all the caboose jokes. Screenshot opportunity. S-bends are always the best place to take screenshots. I know that because that's where all the photographs are taken. Right, we're coming up on Elsie. Got the high ball. We're back on a 0.8%, so our speed is bleeding up a bit. BT are the good spots for screenshots, so we are looking up at a tall trestle, the train is going over. Yes, absolutely. 8 coming up here, so I've lost 50 points already. Boo. Wow, I'm going to be really late going into James Track 2. Quarters of a mile to our next signal. Hey there, K-Dog. You believe the only way not to be late is to dump some of the cars at the beginning. Patrick Christian, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. High ball. Let's go over to that bridge over there. Come back. See what that looks like, shall we? 0.6%. Ah, roaring up the hill now. I got a screenshot, yes I did, Lord BT, just as it was at the bottom of the screen. Twitch drives HST is going to be hell with 131 peeps on. I know. I'm looking forward to it. Oh dear. We're really getting some height now. .6, we're up to 30.6 miles per hour. (7x Ninja). In order to earn 1,000 points in a scenario, you must work backwards. Well, yes, because if you think about how computers work, they store numbers in something called an integer or a float. Well, if we assume the score is an integer, because there's no decimal point, then an integer, and let's assume it's an int 32, and let's assume it's assigned int 32. Then, because you can have a negative score, as I only too well know, then there is a maximum, then that can be a negative score. Once you get past that maximum, it actually becomes positive again. So if you get a big enough negative score, you could get an enormous, that's how you can get like 3.5 million positive score, by just making sure you get actually -4 million negative score. Oh yes, challenge accepted. Back on the 1% grade. Score is max 1,000 points. Alright then, so I'd still get 1,000 points. Four and a half miles to James Track 2 North, which I think is our end. It is. Slowing down now very gently. Dear oh dear. I'm gonna have to go and get a bottle of water in a minute, right? Four miles to go. As ATS truckers would know, we've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We're going to do what they say can't be done. Name the quote. That's trees. Don't like trees. Get out of my way, trees. Westbound and down, you got it, train lover. 18 wheels and rolling. Yamaha YZ250F, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I love the way these the built-up track is the gravel colour still. It just makes it stand out. It makes it all look like it's all a, you know, with how damaged the countryside has been by getting the railroad put in. It always looks like it's natural. You know, when it's all grassed over, you ignore the fact that it's a flat line, and that's not very natural. Come on, Mr. Light, where are you? Right, green light coming up. I've had to cheat, X-Shooter, I didn't know it. It's the truck driver, it's Jerry Reed, the legend. A man called Bandit from Atlanta, GA. Flying right through those wires. Little things that please me. Right, just as we get a bit of speed. Turns out we've only got a 35 limit. Oh, we're about to come through a tunnel. Eagle says this is tunnel number 8. I don't know. Turn on the Mars light. Can't see what I'm doing. Never mind, I'm going to worry about that 20 limit that's coming up. Right, we're stopping at James Track 3 up here anyway. James Track 2 North, we're not stopping here, the next one. Hey Chicago Rail fan, I'm good, thank you. Right, we're pulling off left here and then we're going to the next one up the line, 1.3 miles away. Do I run any add-ons in the game, Hot Rod? I run add-ons from Steam, but I don't do add-ons that I download that you could download from off the site. Sorry Kevin, I only just saw what you said there. Why did I do a 14L in the tunnel? I read somewhere that one of the practices was a 14L on entry to a tunnel. I may be wrong. There we are, just under a mile to the start of the marker. There's our warning of the stop. Right, a bit over half a mile to go. Chicago Rail fan, watching ETS, play ETS makes you feel good? Well, I'm sick with the flu. Well, that's bad news. Sorry to hear that. Get well soon. You'll be able to join everybody else and drive the train next one, because next time, in the next scenario, everyone gets to use the Twitch chat to drive the train that's on the stream. Nothing could go wrong. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where with your speed? Not funny. I worry too much about the signals, Amtrak. I think you kind of have to worry about the signals. It's sort of the point. It's quite important, actually. We have an invasion into the garage. Right at a delicate moment. Raptor YF, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Now we just have to not spad. I may use the caboose to help. No, 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 no. Oh, thank you. I knew that. That was a perfect stop. Absolutely perfect stop. Don't argue. Brakes, quality driving. Well, it wasn't as bad. There you go. I got a minus 366 for that. Superb. Excellent. Oh well. Never mind. Oh dear, oh dear. No spad. Exactly, no spad. Finished scenario, no spad. Handbrake slightly worn out. Right, okay. Hang on a second, folks. Back in a minute.